We are layering up a little bit this evening. It's getting slightly colder in Las Vegas. It's a Sunday evening. We're gonna put a jacket over this and then head to the Win for the third time. Can't get enough of the Win, guys. Such a nice casino, great action. You can buy in for 500 at 1-3. Service is great. You can get fresh watermelon juice. You can literally ask for any drink and they will serve you it. So we're gonna organise the clips from last night on my laptop, and then we're gonna eat and then head to the Win. I'll see you at the tables. First hand of the session comes not too long after sitting down. A older, friendly, chatty gentleman opens to 12. We are on the button, and I think we are deep enough to 3-bet in position and try go heads up and just easily fold to a 4-bet, but I call.
And then everyone said jabroni.
We do go heads up though. It comes 2 kings, 2 clubs, and a brick. He c-bets 1/4 pot. We have some backdoors and position. I call. Turn is the ace of diamonds. Nice. He checks. Feels pretty capped, I think. As usually, you'd continue betting an ace or better for value with all the draws out there. We also pick up some equity. However, I decide to check.
Death, you are my bitch lover!
Todd, that's good! Tell that mean ocean!
River is a 6 of hearts. Does nothing. He checks again. I bet 30 into 78.
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
He calls. This hand honestly makes me feel uncomfortable. It is so bad to look back at. At least we can learn from it and see why it makes no sense. I did not take advantage of my position on the turn, and when I did attempt to attack his capped range on the river, I did it with a sizing that's barely an attack. I'm tapping him on the shoulder when I should be going for the uppercut. There's just no fold equity. So not a good start to the session. At least a wake up call though, and we move. We pick up pocket 7s. I raise from middle position. The button min clicks with around 370 more behind. I have no info on the guy, nothing to do, but call I think. Flop comes 10-4-3, 2 clubs. I check, he checks back on this pretty wet board. Alarm bells that he is capped are going off in my head. Turn is the 6 of clubs. All in all, a very nice card, giving us a gut shot and retaining our second pair and just better for our overall range. I decide to check, but can get on board with betting after he checked flop. Interestingly now, he goes for a big bet though, 50 into 64. Don't think we can go anywhere, although our hand is probably a bluff catcher now with this sizing. River is another 4. Pretty good. I check. Glad to see he checks back. Could still lose to 8s and 9s quite often, I think, but then shows something I didn't see coming. Pocket jacks. Wow, very surprised. Nice hand though, nice hand. Yet to win a notable pot in this session. +2 now opens as we pick up King Queen of clubs. I 3-bet to 45. He min clicks to 95. What is happening? If I call SPR will be like 1.5. Is he ever bluffing? Even if he has ace king, ace queen, we're dominated. I just let it go, guys. Picking up a playable hand here on the button. Ace 4 of hearts. There is a limper before cutoff with around 90 big blinds. Raises to 20. He could be pretty wide here. I think a good spot to 3-bet, but I call. Now big blind. 3-bets to 40. Cutoff calls and I have to call. Flop is king, king 2, rainbow. Big blind leads 1/3 pot. We need to fix up. Maybe the jiggities can help us. I raise first to act. +2 just calls next to act. Big blind with under 100 big blinds. Now 3-bets to 60. This is very strong. I don't think we can fold though. Could maybe be doing it with ace king, ace queen, even, who knows, maybe even 10s. I doubt it. I don't feel great, but I do call. So does +2. So now going to the flop, I feel like I need to hit a set. With SBR being 1 for the pre-flop aggressor, it's a good flop, 6-2-6. But it doesn't take too long before jamming into 2 of us. I just don't think he's bluffing. I just don't. I let it go painfully so. We move. It's clearly been a poor start. I've played badly. We're not running too well. And at this point, I'm just trying to remain patient and not let the results get the better of me and worsen my play. Super important in this game. Anyway, first act now raises 3 players in the field call. And this is being set up beautifully on the button when we are looking down at the AA. This could be the turning point. I 3-bet squeeze and only the initial raiser calls. The pot is juicing up. Let's hope for a low flop. That just plays itself out. Come on. It comes 8-4-2, 2 clubs. We get exactly what we wished for so far. He checks to us. A standard SBR is about 2. Question is, do we want to play a 2-street or 3-street game? I decide to bet very small, less than quarter pot. So I guess I was thinking the former, if I was thinking at all. Turn is the best card in the deck. After betting small on the flop, I think this hand is now best played over 3 streets to minimize fold equity against his lower pocket pairs. I bet half pot to leave a half pot for the river. Actually, it would be a little less than half pot.
Whatever you do, I'll show. Huh? Whatever you do, I'll show.
He calls, and the river is very clean.
Beautiful.
Someone would now like me to take him to the bathroom and then get him some crab cakes. So yeah, no, that's okay.
So we are in the big blind. There is an early position raise to $20 and it folds all the way around to us. We have red 8s. We call heads up. It comes queen high. He c-bets small. We call ace on the turn. He bets 1/4. We are demoted to 3rd pair. I think we're probably just getting milked. I just let it go. Even months later, I still think about this next hand, and I know it's one that will be valuable moving forward. It's probably one of the best examples I've played of why aggression matters in poker. So for any newer player watching, I figured it'd be more useful to walk through it in hindsight rather than just running through the action. We pick up ace king of clubs in the small blind. The cutoff opens, we 3-bet to 60, and he calls heads up out of position. So far, standard strong play. Flop comes 10-4-3, 2 clubs. Beautiful. 2 overcards, the nut flush draw, huge equity. But the real key here is the SBR, stack to pot ratio. But here's where I think most recreational players get stuck, because it's where I've gotten stuck too. And it's by only thinking about this street, the flop. Do I hit? Do I miss? That's it. But in spots like this where SBR is low and your hand has big equity, the key is thinking 1 or 2 streets ahead. You're not just betting because you missed, you're betting to build fold equity. Anyway, what do? I check, because in that moment I'm probably not thinking about SBR and asking myself the question, what maximizes fold equity? That allows us to plan ahead. So as per usual, I defaulted to passive play. He checks back the flop, turn comes 9 of hearts. I check again, and now he bets 75 into 120. So we go back to the key question, how do we maximize fold equity here? Probably by jamming. SBR's low, we've got real equity, and his line screams weakness. Shoving puts max pressure on exactly the kind of hands we want him folding, like small pairs, weak floats that won't want to play for stacks. But I just call. River is the jack of spades. I check, he jams, and yeah, when you spend a whole hand playing not to lose, you end up losing. I fold. I don't think we could have played it more passively if we tried, but it's funny how the butchered hands teach you more than the ones you win if you give time to reflect on them. I hope this one was valuable.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
On to the next one. 1 player limps, cutoff raises small to £10. We have pocket 5s on the button. I decide to just call. We go 4 ways and flop comes insanely good. 5-10 4 2 spades. Even better now when +1 decides to lead big 30 into 40 and the cutoff calls. We are over 250 big blinds deep with both players covering us what spot to be in. So with how deep we are, I'm raising to 100. Unfortunately, both players fold. Right guys, that is another session done where it's a big cash for us, but damn, I'm making some bad folds, overly tight folds. That one with jacks, that's gonna pain me. I need to learn from that one. That's awful, guys. I'm embarrassed again to have folded that, just like with aces the other day. Could have won a lot more today. Can't be results orientated. I don't think we played well at all today. Made some poor decisions. Got lucky though. We just remained disciplined. Honestly, if you remain disciplined, wait for a good hand and put the money in when you have a good hand, you're gonna do all right. But yeah, that we're not trying to do all right. We're trying to do the best we can, and yeah, today it was far from that. So beating myself up a little bit, but we move, guys. As always, appreciate you lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.